everyone, welcome to Tryday Friday. I'm Shannon Smith, concept designer at FSJ. And I'm really excited to share a project with you today on, I was thinking maybe we would make some clips. We are in the throes of back to school at my house, and I was trying to think what would be something that could be useful to a teacher. You don't want to bribe them too much. You don't want them to think that you're trying to get them to, give your kid a little extra break or anything, but it's nice to give a little something to say thank you. So today we're going to start with some of our clips. And we're going to start with these cute little washi people. How many of you have seen these in the new catalog? They are so much fun. Colorful Friends washi. So they come with these 3 rolls. They've got a little roll of heads and a little roll of like torsos, and then the little bodies. So I thought it might be kind of fun to play with those today. So we'll go ahead, and I think it's easier to start from the bottom up. So we'll go ahead and maybe do a boy and a girl. So we'll go ahead and get our pants there first. I love these little stripy leggings. I think they're so cute. And then it's okay if your washi overlaps a little bit. We'll go ahead and put this one up. And I should let you know that we do have some new software that Roy is messing with today a little bit. So bear with us while he's experimenting just a little bit, and you may find some really cool new touches. So we've got our cute little people. And what's fun is you could go ahead and personalize these however you want. These are great for your planner. Great for what we're gonna do is make them into little clips. And so what we'll do next is we'll just go ahead and fussy cut. I don't know how many of you make clips, but these are so easy and so much fun. A lot more fun than just your ordinary paper clip. So wherever you are around the country, if you've started back to school, I know Arizona is a little bit earlier than some states, but everybody's got to be getting close if they're not there yet. Have your kids started school yet? Benji's been back to school for a couple of weeks now. We're finally kind of in the swing of things, I think. Okay, so we've got this little guy. And now I'm going to show you how you actually adhere them to your clips. I like to use these little guys. You could use whatever paper clips, but I think these ones work really good. And actually, I did that completely wrong. Hang on one sec. Okay, so I like to put a foam square on one side, and then I usually will go ahead and punch a circle out of whipped cream. This is the 3/4 inch circle. So I'll go ahead and peel my backing off. And then I just don't want all of this to show, so this is kind of how I camouflage that. And then I just put another foam square on the opposite side. And then I adhere him. Now we've got our cute little paper clip. So much fun, but you know what is even cuter is if you add a little bit of journey glaze. And what's nice about that is that kind of seals up your little edges so they don't come up. So we'll just go ahead and add a little bit of glaze. Do you remember how much fun back to school was? I used to get excited every year. I was excited about school for at least the first month. Do you guys still remember your teachers well enough to remember your favorite teacher? I had a few. I usually liked the strict teachers. I don't know why. I think just because a lot of times my strict teachers were also the best prepared and they had really good control over their classrooms. But yeah, I had a lot of amazing teachers. Benji's teacher this year is Mrs. T, who actually watches Tryday Friday. Hi, Mrs. T. And she is phenomenal. We are so fortunate that Benji got her. He had her last year, and we were so glad that he got her again this year because she's been amazing for him. So see, that just adds that last touch that it needs. So cute. So we'll go ahead and let that guy dry. But if we've got all these cute clips, I would make a few of them, but then we need something fun to put them in. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take one of our passport folders. And we're going to go ahead and fold that. It actually comes flat like this, and there's 10 in a package, and these are actually on sale for 20% off this month. So 10 of these is not too shabby. And then it has these darling pockets, which are perfect for adding your clips. So we'll go ahead and we'll make some things for this, and then I will show you the finished project at the end. So I'm going to pretty quickly go through this, just because we have a bit to cover. But we're going to use this darling set. This is called Thanks Teacher, and you can see it's just full of so many cute images. And we're going to go ahead and right now we're going to use the apple. And we are going to use that with our pan pastel, which also happens to be on special this month for 20% off. And we have had some amazing tutorials on using our pan pastels. Kim has done some great work, so you may want to look that up on our Facebook page to get a more comprehensive lesson on using our pan pastels. And I just took a little variety of colors to work with here. These are from several of our collections. We've got 4 of them. So we're just going to start out. I used my clear pigment ink to stamp my apple. You're probably wondering what I was doing because nothing was showing up. That's what I was doing. You can see as I add a little bit darker color that the magic happens, and you can see our image start to pop up. And we'll go ahead and we'll use some pink. And this is just going to be a quick color. We'll just work our way out a little bit, lighter to darker. So share a little bit about your favorite teacher, why they were your favorite teacher. I don't respond to the comments right now because I can't see them right now, but I always go back in and comment afterwards. Got a little heavy-handed there for a second. All right, so I would keep working this a little bit. And then after I have it all colored where I want it, then I would fussy cut this and glaze it. But I'm not going to do that right now because I just want to be able to show you everything. Okay, so then let's take our Cool Pool, oh, I got something on it, our Cool Pool cardstock, and this is our great corner rounder. We'll just go ahead and take the corner right off of that. Let's use the wrong side. This side right here is actually really cool. This one makes a notch, but because it's shaped like a corner, it always throws me off. But here's our notch that it makes, but we're gonna use this side, which does the corner. And you can see I've got 3 of them done. but we'll just do this last one. And then, so I always use the colorless blender when I want to heat emboss, because if you use this before you put your embossing powder on, it actually makes it so your embossing powder doesn't stick to where you don't want it to. You don't get those splotchy little dots all over. But usually I don't do this heavy of a coat, because I usually wipe it off. I do just a really light layer and wipe it off so that you can't see all this residue. But because this is going to be a chalkboard, I want it to be heavy and I want it to look like chalk. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then I just stamped it with the clear pigment ink again. And then I would just go ahead and use my embossing powder over the top of that and use my heat tool to emboss that. And that's what I get. So then we can add that layer. I just cut out a little rectangle from our rectangle die set. And so then we'll layer this, and I'll just go ahead and show you the finished project. So we've got our cute little passport book. We've got our little apple. You can see the glaze is actually really cute on it. I just paper pieced a cute little notebook with one of our pattern papers. And then I just used a little piece of twine. And you can fill this with whatever you want. But I just thought, okay, teachers, they need Post-its a lot. So I just put a little bit of Post-it in there. And then who doesn't need chocolate? I know I need chocolate all the time. So I just put a little treat in there. You could put a gift card in here. It would be nice to put a little personal note in there. And then we've got all of our little clips. And I made a couple of others. I mean, you can use whatever stamp sets that you want. These are some other little ideas, but look how fun. Look how cute our little colorful friends look in there, all nestled in there. Such a fun little project, and it really doesn't take a lot of time. So we'll just go ahead and we'll slide our twine back on there. And such a fun little way to say, hey, thanks. We look forward to this school year and we appreciate you. I don't know, do you guys make projects for your kids' teachers? If you do, go ahead and share with me what you guys make or what you have on your list of to-dos this weekend. And I hope that you will enjoy your weekend and do something creative. And I hope that you'll join me again next week for Tryday Friday.